Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Eric Forner. I'm the CEO of Passive Income Blueprints, and we have good audio. And I just wanted to say thank you for joining me tonight. It's Friday. Happy Easter to everybody for those that do celebrate, or Good Friday and all that stuff. But we have a special guest. It's episode 32 of the G.O.A.T show. And as you guys know, we bring on every normal day people, right? With man's amount of success, with success period though. They get in front of their fears, and they basically start their online businesses. And there's a lot of things that might inspire you by the lives that we have. They're on Tuesday mornings at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern, and then on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern, we go live. So it's super inspiring. It's super inspiring to bring on these guests, our students, people that are having success, and just showing you that there's all kinds of walks of life out there, taking advantage of the opportunity of being online and having more time and freedom with their friends and family, right? And so with that being said, if you guys would please drop a hashtag live if you're catching this live. And if you're on Facebook, push hashtag live FB for Facebook. And if you're live on YouTube watching this, put hashtag live YT for YouTube. And with that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys showing up. And without further ado, let's see if we have any questions. Everybody's here. Let's go ahead and bring in Alexandria. I'm super excited to bring her on because she has a story, and like she's living a story right now, which is crazy, right? She's going to talk about it tonight and what her journey is. So super excited to bring her on, and I know a lot of individuals will be able to relate with her. So thank you, everybody. And we have one person. We have Melanie on YouTube. All right. So without further ado, let's bring on Alexandria. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I've been thinking about this all day. I'm so excited.
This is awesome. Yeah. I think about all these like the 2 days before. I'm like already planning them out, and I'm putting them all together and making sure I have all my ducks in a row. So I'm super excited for these times to actually meet with the students individually, because I don't really do that too often, right? In this kind of setting, getting kind of more of a personal kind of conversation. That's all we're really going to have. And so we have a lot of people following us tonight, and some people from YouTube. We have Glenn, Melanie. So it's good we have people coming from YouTube as well.
Yes.
And so Alexandra is a teacher. She's turned marketer. She has quite the story for us. And she's going to kind of just break it all down to you. And just, she has a lot of things she's overcome just from starting this online business from the very beginning. She had a lot of fears, and she'll talk about those things she didn't really want to do, but now she's doing a lot of. And it's going to inspire a lot of people that are in that stuck position or in that valley of despair, like they don't have nothing to offer for somebody. But yeah, without further ado, Alexandria, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself. You don't have to get too deep or anything like that, but just where you're at, where you were at, where you're at now, and like where we're going.
I tell a lot of people, like I have this really long story. Like I'm 55 years old. So of course I've got like decades of stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big thing. Thank you. I am a single mom. So I struggled with that from the time, from the time my son was 10 months old till now. It's just been me and him. And so, yeah, there were some pretty scary years, where I was, always relying on family to help me get by. And, I got into education because I thought, oh, cool, a pension, right? Like this is something my parents will be proud of, and my son's going to be proud of me, and I'm going to have, all this like self-confidence. And I love teaching, and I'd been a preschool teacher for, decades, and a nanny, and I've done all kinds of things. And so I thought this is the ticket, right? This is the dream, right? You get a really good 9 to 5, something that offers you, a pension. And, I was still living paycheck to paycheck, and it sucked because I got so high on the idea that I was going to be okay now. And,
Right.
I could do things and go places and provide things for my kid. And it's just always been a grind. It's always been a grind, and it's so, I tried everything. I tried the dumbest side hustles, I started looking at
Which ones
side
have you
hustles.
tried?
I did stupid things like slap stickers on my car. you know,
Okay.
stickers would be like, hey, you'll get passive income if you slap this sticker on your car. And, anyone who buys this insurance after they see you zipping by at 70 miles an hour, this is going to be fantastic. You're going to get $5. And I thought, okay, an easy $5, right? No one sees that stupid sticker while I'm
Ever.
driving down the freeway.
No. So that's like basically a horrible angle of marketing. I'm sure it's probably a good company, but right, the angle is different. You tried that. I never tried
I
something
tried
like
that.
that.
I tried
That's
that. I
amazing.
tried delivering food for DoorDash, and let me tell
Okay.
you, like, so somebody with a master's degree, I have multiple college degrees. I'm an educated woman. Like, it was humiliating.
Yeah. So yeah, that kind of brings up a point, right? So how many years were you in school going? You have a master's. That's four at least minimum, and then you got up to seven, right? It's a master's degree.
Yeah. So yeah, it was 4 years plus my student teaching. So like 4.5 years to even get my credential. And I did most of that online at home because I wanted to be home for my kid.
100%.
So, and that's something that I talk about in my lives and in my content that I put out there. I'm like, what's the difference between me getting that degree online and somebody investing in themselves and taking the 12-day masterclass or the roadmap, right? It's the
Right.
same thing. It's continuing education online. So I did that, and it was hard. Sometimes I was working two jobs, 7 days a week, and coming home at night or waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to write a paper before I go to work. So there were
And
a
making
lot of
sure the
years like
bumper stickers are there. You gotta make sure the bumper stickers were on their car for sure, right?
that.
So we
Right,
were doing bumper stickers, we were doing DoorDash, and then we were teaching with a master's degree,
right,
right? And that's just
right,
what blows my mind, right? Like I was listening to Dan Henry the other day, and he said, it doesn't make sense to go to school for 4+ years to
right.
learn from an individual that might make 50K a year just to get out of school to maybe make 30 to 50K a year,
Oh
right?
yeah.
After 7 years. So, that it's living proof that it does happen. People, it's just not something that people talk about. Is it because we couldn't find the job, or they just don't pay that much in teaching? Like, what's the problem with, 'cause you're an educator, you love to help people, and I love that,
Oh
right?
yeah.
But what's the problem with it? Like, what are they just not paying enough, or what's going on with it?
You know what? It sort of depends. It all depends. So it depends on what state you live in. So California is one of the highest paying states, but there are
Okay,
still schools out there where the starting salary is 56 grand a year. And if you're $90,000 in debt, that doesn't seem like a lot. And to live
right.
in Southern California, I live
It's
in Orange
expensive,
County. Oh my God.
right?
Yeah. It's crazy. So I'm a single person living in a one-bedroom apartment with a relatively new car. And, a year ago, I found myself just like fed up, and I just thought, God, there has
Something
to
else,
be something else, another way of, creating sustainable income that can, sustain me better than this, or allow me
absolutely.
to take a trip without digging into, and saying to myself, well, I guess I just won't eat that much, or maybe I just won't drive around.
Right. That's like limiting yourself everywhere you go, right?
Yeah, so I started scrolling and scrolling and scrolling on Instagram, and I found something that was really intriguing. It was e-commerce, and so I bought a course, and I thought e-commerce was going to be the thing for me. And the more I got into it, the more I realized I don't want to fill my dining room with a bunch of boxes from China, and I don't want to
Right.
have to be communicating with people in my horrible Mandarin, because I have a couple of
Mandarin. Do you speak
I
Chinese?
have a couple of years in China. I taught for 2 years in China, so I thought, "Oh, yeah, I'll bet I could strike up a deal with somebody in, Shenzhen." There's
Right.
no
Right. Chin chin.
So I kinda, like, I just ditched it, I ditched it. That
Uh-huh.
wasn't for me. And then, I found, the $7 course, and I took the 15-day business builder challenge, and by the end of that 15 days, I didn't have a business. And I didn't.
So with a master's degree, you're a master's degree, you've been to college, and then
Yeah,
you got through the 7 days and you didn't have a business at the end. Now that's, that is disappointing, but they think of it as we only spent $7, right? But they promote it like
right.
you're going to make $10,000.
Right. Well, you get what you pay for. You
Right,
get
and then
what
so,
you pay for.
right, for sure, but the thing is they misrepresent it, that's the thing, right? Because I think, I didn't have a college degree whatsoever, and I barely scraped by to get my business together, and it really wasn't pieced together correctly at the end of that until I got my mentor, right? And so it
Right.
just shows that, it just shows that people should not mislead either other people. With that being
Yeah.
said, let's
Yeah.
move forward. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you got the 11 the $7 course, and
Right. So I went
you're
through
still
that, and
struggling.
I bought the upsell, and I felt like, because I realized that this was like last summer. I realized this was really what I want to do. This is what I want to do. This makes sense to me, and I
Uh-huh.
can, a lot of my skills can transfer over. And, because that didn't work didn't mean I was done, right? So I kept scrolling and looking, and then found passive income blueprints. And once I invested, like, I've just been in. And I mean, it's been 6 months now.
It's awesome. And I know like when you came to us, like after you bought the upsell from the other company, you still didn't really have anything pieced together too much, right? Well, like, let's talk
I
about
had
that.
nothing.
Right.
I had nothing.
Nothing.
And
So
and it was gonna take I actually booked a call with somebody, and it was gonna take them 3 months to get around to talking to me.
yeah, I know that was crazy at that time too. Like all kinds of people were leaving at that time, and I had a
Mhm.
lot of people. I remember when I met with you that time on the call. There was at that time there's a lot of people saying that they're waiting 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, 2 months just to speak with somebody, and that's
Yeah.
kind of horrible, right? But so, anyways, I remember when we did meet, and you were ready to quit. I know that you're like ready to throw the towel. And you're not a person to quit. Like you said, you wanted it really bad, but you just didn't know. You're ready to move forward, but you're just have you're right. So let's talk about that. Like, what were you going through and feeling like? When that was going, you went through all these side hustles, you spent that money, but then you kind of find passive income blueprints. Now, did you have like better, like more of an opening, like an eye opening, or like what was going on there? What?
I felt really good about it, and I'll tell you why, because I knew what I was getting was what I was had been looking for. So I was looking for what? The help, the one-on-one coaching, the one-on-one mentorship, the one-on-one help. And I was looking for something that was definitely going to be easy. Like I don't have time to sit and grapple with all the ins and outs and the puzzle pieces. Like I really needed what you guys offer is that copy and paste, done for you, done with you, look over my shoulder as I do it. Because I'm telling you, but by the end of that, it was weeks. It was just maybe a few short weeks, and my business was set up.
Love it.
And I mean, so when I got into it, I knew what I was getting. I was getting more of a community. I felt like instantly, I'll tell you, I felt like I was seen, and I felt like I had value, and I felt like I was heard, and I felt like I was welcomed, and I felt the community.
That's
And that's
important.
not what I had felt before. And I think when you pay this much money and you invest in yourself because you feel you're worth it, you also want that given back on the other end. Like, yeah, you're worth it. Come on.
100%, absolutely. Just having that support's really huge, especially when a person's already been through the battering ring, right? They've already been through the
Yeah.
gauntlet already, and that it's and it's great that we have 40 individuals on the live right now. And if you guys are catching it live in Facebook, put hashtag live Facebook, hashtag live on YouTube. That would be awesome, just so I know, who we're reaching. But it just sucks that a person would actually go through these rabbit holes of or whatever, going down YouTube, Google, and then getting
Yeah.
beat up by a different company and still not having anything together, right? It just blows my mind. So what do
Yeah.
you
I
have
wouldn't
together
wish that on
now?
my worst enemy.
Right? You didn't have a video, you didn't have your TikTok bill, you have really nothing going on. But now, what do you have going on now? Like, let's talk about like what's going on. You're full of smiles, like everybody can feel the energy. Now we
You
have
know
40
what?
of you guys. If you guys can feel the energy right now from Alexandria, just comment like fire, right? Fire. If you guys can feel the energy from Alexandria, she was not honestly, it's like she was kind of broken when I met her in the game of like moving forward in her business, right? So it's important that you guys, yeah, it's for sure. Yeah, Facebook Live, fire for sure. So we can definitely feel that. So I know now you have a whole different look on things, right? You're
Oh
doing a
yeah.
lot
Oh
of
my
things totally
gosh.
different. Let's hear about your business. Let's hear about what you're doing day to day.
So day to day, like I'm really concerned with like making sure like I have it all planned out, like every
Let's
single
hear
day.
it.
Like this is just like every day I get up in the morning, I make my coffee, I do a little exercise, I drink a big glass of water. I have books that I'm reading that are building my positive mindset so that I can approach my business and my personal life, and really, bring it everything I've got. And just, I really believe that resilience is important, and my mindset is important,
Mm.
and really having some like smart goals is important. So I'm on TikTok every day. I'm repurposing to Facebook and Instagram, and they're not growing, they're not like on fire, but that's okay. I mean,
When you're
I
going live,
really,
when you go live, let's talk about that. Like you go live Saturday and Sunday, and you just opened up Tuesday, but you
yeah.
always have you always have from 20 people to 100 people in your lives.
Oh yeah, people pop in and out. I don't know what it is with TikTok, but when I first started going live, like I'd maybe have 3 or 4 or 5 or 1, and then all of a sudden I started going live, and it was almost like it's like they'd opened it up to for the whole world. And I started getting people from all over the world, Nigeria, Africa, Ghana. So I'm, my lives are really exciting. My lives are great. I feel like I help people. I feel like every single time I go live, I have 2 or 3 people that I get to really like connect with and reach out to,
Love
and
it.
for example, one woman wanted, she has a child who's autistic, and so she's got this wreath business, and she said, what can I do with this wreath business? Is this 12-day masterclass going to help me? And we just spent a good 20 minutes to half an hour talking about how, you don't have to be an affiliate for anyone.
Right.
These skills that you're going to learn in this program, in this course, are going to help you see that the sky's the limit,
Absolutely.
and that you'll be able to operate your own business yourself, promote your business, promote what you love, what build a community for yourself with the skills that you're going to learn in there. So I mean, we have great conversations, and
Good
it's a
stuff.
lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, like, so you just basically made a playbook out of the routine, the morning routine, right? Wake up earlier, read your
Oh
book,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
right? Drink your
yeah,
water, exercise. That's phenomenal to hear that students, personally are actually doing what I still do, and it definitely helps, right? It's just not about getting in and making money right away. It's getting in and actually adapting yourself to be able to make money, right? Because
yeah,
because a lot of the times people will get into these opportunities and they don't realize it, but the more they say click on my link right when they start out, the more they push the money away. The more they chase it, the more they push it away, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
beautifully. And then so when a person actually buckles down and starts working on the foundation first, like you are right now, like you've done up to this point with confidence going live now on TikTok, which is amazing. And I'm 43, and I'm not saying you're old, but the older generation past, let's say 50, they have a
right.
fear of going live. They have a fear of getting on camera,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Huge. So
oh
let's
yeah.
talk about that. Let's talk about, I know you had a little bit of a fear, and then
Yeah, I was
now there's no
petrified.
fear. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
I was
that.
petrified. And I think that's just a self-confidence thing. I was petrified. Like I when Facebook came out, I was on Facebook. When Instagram came out, I was all over Instagram. And then I kind of let those things die. And TikTok, it became something that I had to do for my business. And oh my God, I'm gonna have to go live. Oh God, oh God.
Right?
And I mean, it scared the hell out of me. But I'm telling you, I mean, it was a great experience. Not a lot of people showed up. That's okay. But I came prepared. I'm telling you, like I'm a teacher, right? I write a lesson plan for everything.
Perfect.
I have like all these projects, like I have a script that I go by because I don't want to ever miss anything. And I don't
Hmm.
want to ever feel like I say something wrong or miss a point or miss a bullet point. So I have some, like I am
Perfect.
very organized.
Yeah, perfect.
So I had that, and I just like I told my story. And you know how important story is. Story is huge. Like I just want people to connect with me, get to know me.
Yeah.
And my story is who I am, and I am really concerned about being my authentic self. And if somebody doesn't like it, okay, that's all right with me. So the one thing that I came away with from going live that first time was what a rush it was. What I was on a endorphin rush for hours. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I still feel that way.
That's amazing, right? And it is fun, and then you just talked about, we have some questions here real quick. We're going to stop and get some questions. Okay. What books are you reading right now?
Oh my gosh. I am reading, oh man. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon
I'm
Hill.
reading some like Law of Attraction
Law of
stuff.
Attraction is a great one.
Like Esther Hicks. I'm super
Mr.
into
Hicks.
Esther
Yeah.
Hicks right now just because like I mean, she's not crazy. Like this is real. If you have you can't go through life having negative thoughts and shitty thoughts
No,
and
you can't.
terrible thoughts
It's
and then expect everything to just work out great, like, wow, life is wonderful. No, and I know people who go through life, I'm positive, and then they're just like, they just dump drama on you. I'm like, you're
100%.
actually not.
Right. They're not jumping drama at all. Hey, if you guys have questions for Alexandria, feel free to ask them as well. As we keep diving in, something might inspire an idea to ask or a question to ask. So, is this your TikTok, Alexandria? Real quick, let me see here. Is this it?
TikTok teacher turned marketer. Uh-huh.
Okay. So, this is Alexandria. For you guys that wanted to know, it's just
Mhm.
her TikTok, and I believe this is your Facebook or Instagram? What's
No. Well, I
no?
mean, no, no.
Okay.
So teacher turned marketer all over the place. So yeah, I have that Ali recommends. That's just something that I have on the back burner.
Okay, perfect.
But on Facebook, I'm teacher turned marketer. I have a Facebook page, Facebook group, and on
Screenshot, guys.
Instagram.
Screenshot. Perfect.
On
So
yeah,
Facebook, Instagram, you have all these things now? Okay, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you're posting on all of them, taking the
yep.
watermark off like a champion.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Amazing. It's amazing.
yeah.
Let me see
And
here.
having fun with it.
It's amazing. Like it's night and day. It truly is from when we first met. All right, we have. Let me see here. Um, are you talking about the 12-day, or are you talking about the higher price product? When she's talking about, like, I think it was about baskets. I believe the person, they were talking about some kind of project or a craft the person had.
Right. She had a wreath. She does
A
wreaths.
wreath. Right now, yes, you
Just to
can.
get some money.
Yeah, in a 12-day masterclass, it's going to teach you TikTok. It's going to teach you how to market yourself. It's going to teach you the basics. You could just take the product of the 12-day masterclass, because it's not all about promoting our product. You could literally come in there and use our strategy, because many people do from
Yeah.
other companies, believe it or not, come in to promote their product better.
Yeah.
And so, with that being said, you can take those skills, but when it comes to a specific product, like say a reef, you're going to want probably more attention and dive into the higher price product, which is our mentorship. All right, Sandy, what is your question? I'll go ahead and let you ask that question. Your list is down here. Oh yeah, let me see here. We have the next one. When we start out, what do we talk about in our lives? Go ahead. I'll let you answer.
Awesome. I just talk about myself. I talk about my past. I talk about what brought me to passive income blueprints. I talk about what's worked and what's not worked. Every once in a while, whatever's going on with me in that week, like one week it was resilience, one week it was mindset, it just depends.
Perfect.
But and then I listen to the people who are in there. Cause like right now, when are we starting out? What do we talk about? It's a question. So when I get people commenting to me, I like stopping. I like to pause. Otherwise I'll just blah, 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 all
Right.
night long. So
100%.
I like that give and take in the conversation. So when you're starting out, yeah, definitely share who you are.
Here's a
Ask
gold
them,
nugget.
huh?
Here's a gold nugget real quick. See how she said, or Mary said, when we're starting out, what do we talk about in our lives? That right there is content to make on TikTok.
Yeah.
When you go live for your first time, here's what you should talk about, and then break down everything you just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you know why? That's not what we want to teach. That's what other people want to learn. And that's, as we go through our comments, this is just a learning lesson for everybody. When you're going through your comments and all your posts and people are asking questions, those are literally questions to answer through content, because more than one person is going to have that question. And that's a great question,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
All right. When do you go live? What times exactly on Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, 5 o'clock, I go live.
Yeah. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard, Pacific.
5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, because I'm
Pacific Standard. So
yeah,
East Coast, that would be
8.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 o'clock on Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. on Saturday and Sunday Eastern. Uh,
Mhm.
Alexandra goes live, so that answered that question. All right, tell us what you talk about. I think she kind of did. That was mindset, other stuff, right? And you talk
Yeah.
about having maybe a plan, like some kind of something you're
Oh,
going to teach that day. So, like, if you're going to teach mindset, why do you teach mindset? Why do you think that's important for people starting out?
I think mindset is huge. Mindset is really super important. It's also tied to your goals. So if you have big goals, you can't make a goal and then think, I'm not going to reach it, right? We set goals because we really believe we want to reach them. But what's
Absolutely.
going to get you there is the mindset,
Okay.
because the mindset is the quickest thing to go. You have a bad day, you can blame it on something, you can blame it on external sources. But if you have a strong positive mindset, and you watch out for how you're feeling and how you're reacting and how you're responding to things, and understanding your sphere of control, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
there are just certain things that I'm just not going to be able to control in my day, but I can control how I react or respond. And a lot of that comes from your mindset.
100%. Beautiful. So that's a great topic to talk on. But a lot of the times, some people are like, it pushes some people away when you start talking about mindset and goals, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They only
Right.
want to talk about how to make the money, But when you talk
Right.
about the underlying stuff, what it really takes to make the money, is the
I feel
mindset
like those
stuff.
sometimes those are the people though that will give up because it didn't
Yes,
come
yes.
fast enough.
But also people that are going to listen to you on the mindset stuff are going to be the ones that are going to take action because they have the mindset to do so.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Here's a
Yeah,
great question. I've gone live a couple times in my Facebook group, and it's pretty cool.
yeah,
Deborah,
do
love it.
it.
Love
That's
it.
awesome.
Keep going live in your Facebook group. That's
Yeah,
truly where your hub is at, right? And you go live. You went live today, I believe, or one time in your Facebook group.
I did. I did. It was
Nice.
the first time. It was in the middle of the day, so guess what? I'm probably not gonna do it again in the middle of the day. I'll probably do it some other time.
Right, for
Um,
sure.
but, I'm on spring break, and so I thought, "What the hell? I think, I've got a few hours to kill, so I'm gonna go live and just try it." And, it wasn't some big monster that I had made it out to be. So there you go.
This right here is a question that
How do we overcome a
uh,
negative spouse?
it's it's one that I love to answer. I'm not sure if you'd like to answer because I'm not sure you don't have a spouse, Alexandria, but
I don't.
you
I don't.
know
I mean, I
when
did.
it, right when it comes to a negative spouse, um, I would recommend doing what you can to make this work, right? And what mean by that is actually, if you're inside of a program, Mary, and I
Mm.
think it might be her, Mary Hurst. I got so many affiliates now. I got so many students. It's like, man,
Mary sound familiar.
it does sound familiar, right? And then some people get into the program and we don't see them too much. They just kind of watch from the outside. But Mary, if you're in the mastermind, I super super apologize. But either way, to answer your question, uh, when a negative spouse is present inside the business, it's best to actually just start acting on every action step your mentor or training course provides. Now, in ours at Passive Income Blueprints, we provide the mindset stuff. We teach you to read certain books, and what that's going to do is going to help you prepare your mindset to wake up a little bit earlier or do certain actions. And by you staying consistent, doing these things, going at that goal 100%, not really paying attention by the naysayers, but just
Mm.
focusing 100% on what you're doing 100%, that will show, right? And by doing that every single day, not really focusing on the money 100%, because it's not all about the money will come, but just focusing on like doing stuff you've never done before, going outside yourself, waking up earlier. Maybe if you don't go to the gym, start going to the gym, right? Start reading some books. That stuff will be noticed, right? Without you saying, hey, look what I'm doing now, look what I'm doing now, look what I'm rather doing that, just go in and do it, be that silent killer, go in there and take action on it, and I guarantee you it'll resonate with everybody else around you, and it becomes almost like a virus, and it starts to spread. Then the money will come, and then he's gonna become a believer. He's gonna be like, hey, how do I get do it? How do I do this now? Right? Or you're like, hey, honey, it's time to quit your job. By the way, we made this work, right? So that's kind of my spill on it. Back to the show. So yeah, but it's kind of a rough situation. Just focus on what you have in front of you. Try not to listen to the naysayers. The money will come. Don't focus on the money. The more you focus on the money, the faster you'll push it away. All right, here we go. How did you overcome your fear of doing video? This is a great question.
Alicia, I just did it. Just take action. Just move forward. Just be moving forward and just do it. It's like anything. It's like anything that's hard to do. Just do it scared. Do it nervous. Do it worried. Do it unsure. Do it uncertain. Do it tired. Do it, whatever, hungry. Do it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't let that external stuff or even that internal stuff stop you, because once you get in, it's so fun and it's so enjoyable and it's so engaging. And if you're doing it for the right reason, if you're doing a live or making a video, you're doing it with the intention to help someone. And so put the
Beautiful.
fear away. You're just helping someone.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid of helping someone. And if it's how do you overcome the fear of going live, just do it. If you're not sure how to make a video, so make a bunch of really crummy TikTok posts and make a bunch of really crummy, other posts, and learn how to put your message out there the right way. It's all just trial and error, and
Mm-hmm.
don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, and we just realized we all start with 0 followers. We all start
Yeah.
with zero. zero everything, right? Just
Yeah.
knowing you jump on there, there's many people that had that do that same act before, right? And so like I had a big complex about my teeth before because it looked like I was chewing on rocks and firewood and whatever else, right? Truly. And I was like, had a big complex. So I'd always talk like this and I really wouldn't want to, and that's how it was when I
Yeah.
first started. But as soon as I done it the first time, it became easier. And then I started getting an audience and people started asking questions and I started like connecting with people and then I done it again and kept doing it. And before I knew it, it didn't even matter. Then somebody would talk about my teeth. Then I had 50 people going to bat for me because
Yeah.
they are all following me now. They're like my people now, my tribe.
And you
So
know what? When I first started seeing your content on TikTok, like not
uh-huh,
once did I go, ugh. I just it's never bothered me. It's never hindered me. It's never gotten in the way of the message. Like
right.
I mean, I just have like mad respect for you. And I think that's, everybody will.
Mhm.
Everyone will just be like, wow, look at her go. Look at him go. Wow, all right.
For sure. And you'll have those naysayers and people that are gonna kind of, but yeah,
Right.
just do it. Just start. That's it. You'll get better.
I know. I get people who say, "Hey, do you have diabetes? Hey, are you feeling all right?" I'm like, "Do I look like I have diabetes?" I'm like, "Click delete, bye-bye."
Yeah, yeah, you just gotta get them out of there real quick. Can we get a copy of your schedule of start and TikTok, then IG, then Facebook, or our group?
Uh,
Can we get a copy of your schedule of
you
start
mean
and
you mean the social media like schedule?
yeah, like if you want that stuff, so I don't know, but we have that inside of our training.
That's
So I'm not sure,
in the
Mary.
in the is that's in the 12-day, right? The
It's a
social
12-day
media
master class too. Yeah,
calendar, yeah. I have
it's
it up on my wall like all the time. It's always
yeah.
up.
So it's our social media content posting calendar. But yeah, I don't see why we can't put something free in the Facebook group. Maybe post it in there. Something that because a lot of our students they pay for just that, right? Because that is the skill that we teach. So I don't have any problem, but just telling you guys. But it would start with your routine first, and that's getting up a little earlier, reading a book, drink some water, do a little exercise, do some market research, stuff like that. What I mean by market research is scroll TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and just find ideas, get inspiration. And then,
I think Mary, you probably could come up with your own, like knowing what it is we all do and how often we do it. I think you really could figure it out, like creating as much as you need to create and putting it where you want to put it. I
mhm,
feel like, it's a benefit to me. I have it on my wall. I don't always look at it, but I do know it's there. And it's like, it helps me keep myself accountable. But I think we
100%.
all have the skills to go into Canva and create something that maybe is similar, maybe different.
Right. So
Or if you're not in the 12-day, isn't it in the 12-day?
it's in the 12-day masterclass. It's $297. It's lifetime access. You guys get mentored from two six-figure coaches. Like all this is in there that we're talking
Right?
about. But that'd be the best because trying to explain it
Yeah.
or just because she has
Yeah.
maybe a different schedule than you. She works a 9 to 5 and different schedule. So, but yeah, we have a next question right here. We have Glenn would like to get the 12-day masterclass.
Awesome.
So if you'd like to reach out to Alexandria on her TikTok or after this live, I'll have Alexandria actually reach out to you and she'll actually supply that with you. It's going to be
Yeah.
a link. So write down Glenn's name, Glenn Main, not Marie. Sorry about that.
Then
My eyes
May.
are horrible. Glenn Main. Yeah. So if you would like to reach out to Alexandria or vice versa, same coming from the same spout.
Yeah.
Mentorship. That all depends on what level you're at because there's different things. I have an inner circle program that's a little bit more than my mastermind program. But my mastermind program right now for life is $5,500. And you work with me personally, Barb McGowan, Anthony, and a group of us that have already been in there and done that. So I don't gatekeep too much. I don't really tell people how much my program is too much, but it's $5,500. And if you guys get on the call and take action, I'll give you $500, get $500 discount, and I'll throw in a branding course with it. So full transparency, that's what it is. And right now it's lifetime access. And May 1st, we will be going to a 6-month program. So hope that
Wow.
answers your question. Yeah, we're juicing this thing up. So, but yeah, that's how much my mentorship is, Becky. I have payment plans. I have payment options. It's not just a course. It's truly
Yeah.
hands on. We're in your business. Yeah. Let's see here. I was right here. I was raising my hand to say I was scared to go live, but now I love it. Oh,
Sandy Toes Nose, Tammy Renee. I love that. Yeah, good. Love it. You know what? I tell everybody this is fun work to do. I can't believe this is me working. And I'm a
Sandy's
teacher.
awesome too.
Oh, teachers just have fun all day. Yeah. You know what? Another thing, I never get to finish a sentence. I can't finish a sentence to save my life when I'm in a classroom. But when I go live, I'm finishing all kinds of sentences.
And you can talk all the time, right?
I talk
All the way
all the
through.
time. I don't have a problem talking.
Right.
But this is engaging work. This is fun work. This is work that brings me joy. And you know what, Tammy, it's
This is
probably gonna
amazing. This is amazing because I feel the same way about it. If I could just create content every day, because my strengths, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, can I build a funnel? Yes, I can build a funnel. I can build an opt-in page, bridge page. I can do all of it. Do I like to?
yeah.
No. Can I build
Yeah,
an email sequence? Can I do all that stuff? Can I write decent emails? Yeah, I can't spell that good, but they're decent emails. I don't like to do it, but what I like to do is create content, right?
yeah.
And so going live and doing these things, this is what I like to do. And so now that I've already learned all that heavy lifting stuff that I don't like to do. Now we have a team that we delegate it to, right? Because now we grew up to this point. But to answer your question or trying to get on what you're talking about, Alexandria, is you love going live. You love engaging, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love helping people. I love meeting people. I love, telling my story and
It's
yeah,
fun. It really is.
it's fun.
I've been in TikTok and I read a comment from a basement troll
Basement
and it
chill.
got me banned for 8 days.
Mm,
And I read a comment from a basement troll and it got you banned. That
gosh, that's crazy.
So you only read it, or did you actually comment back on it, or what happened? 'Cause
Yeah,
you'll
did
kill
you have a lot
someone.
of back and forth?
Yeah. And
I don't have
sometimes when you're early in TikTok too, just know this, guys. When you're early in TikTok and they don't know who you are, it seems like they pick on the lower accounts a little bit more. Because now I can pretty much post whatever on my TikTok, it seems like, and I don't really get flagged unless it's somebody that's flagging me. But
mm,
yeah, that sucks, Mary. I'm sorry to hear that. And what I
but you
would
got
do,
it back.
don't wait the 8 days. Make a new TikTok right now. This is what I teach my students: have two TikToks because you never know when that's going to happen. You don't want to let that get you down and it's the end of the world because it's not. It's a free platform.
And have other platforms.
Yeah, utilize it. What would you do, Alexandra, if you got banned for 8 days? What would you do
If
right
I got
now?
banned for 8 days, I would immediately go to my other platforms and just be on them like crazy. And just do the same thing. Like you don't let it stop you.
100%.
And then when anyone gets in your live and tries to distract you and divert your attention, that
Mhm.
is an immediate you're done. Don't complain, don't moan and groan about it. Don't report them. Just don't raise any eyebrows. Just click, block,
And block
done,
them.
and move on with your day.
Perfect, easy peasy, right?
Yeah.
And once people see you start doing that, they'll filter themselves out. And
Yeah.
yeah, and it's crazy too. Once you start building this following, the following will build a tribe, and they'll back you up. It's pretty crazy. I've seen it happen in
Yeah.
action. On my,
Yeah,
I
me
had one
too.
video. I had one video that was controversial, and it went viral. And I had arguments and like people threatening each other in my comments
Oh
because
my
of something I said, and I had to erase that video. Like it was bad, right? But it was like my followers backing me up on something that I said something on about. I don't remember what it was, but it was crazy. So yeah, just block them like Alexandria
Yep.
said.
Yep. Don't let people hijack your mission.
I wish I heard this the other day. Well, you're hearing it now, Facebook
Oh,
user. You can watch the
we
replays because we talk about this every Tuesday and Friday. We get pretty deep. We all have success here. It's not about like showing you how much money we're making on the screen and
yeah,
enticing you to take action that way. It's all talking about actually what's going on in your situation. How can we make it better? And if we are able to make it better, do we relate? Can we connect? Like Alexandria, do you connect to Alexandria? I want everybody that connects with Alexandria, please. After this live, I would like you to go to her TikTok and give her a follow, right? And this is her TikTok. Screenshot this right now, please. And
yeah.
this is what it's all about, is helping each other out and just providing value. And if you decide to take action on what we are talking about, then that's on you, right?
And I'm gonna go live after this. So
And you're going
so
right
I'm
up
gonna
to
go live after this because, whatever you needed the other day, let's talk about it. Maybe I can get it for you now. Maybe I
perfect.
can deliver on maybe you needed to be uplifted, maybe you needed some encouragement, maybe you needed a little, I don't know.
Absolutely. Let's see here. We have a whole bunch of them here. Let me see. I have a plan. So you know to talk about. Let me see here. Oh man, there's a whole bunch. Oh wow. Okay. When do you go live? Tell us about what you talk about. I've gone live a couple times in my Facebook group. How do you overcome a negative spouse? Got that. Can you
Mhm.
send me a 12-day masterclass? How much is your mentorship? I was raising my
Yeah.
hand. I've heard, okay, right here. Mary Hurst, Red Star Ranch. That's your TikTok, I think. This is gold. Thank you. You're very welcome. Reach out to Alexandra too. If you guys want to take action, our 12-day masterclass is $297, and you get tons of support. I built it to take out the $2,500 upsell. I mean, Vivian says, "Oh, here we go again, dropping out of the freezing frame." Alexandra Howard, nice to meet you. I'll catch you and Eric on the replay. Okay, have a great live. You too, Vivian.
Thanks,
Vivian,
Vivian.
she's from not Australia.
Dropping out of freeze
I can't
frame.
remember where she's from,
Are we
but
like glitching, or maybe she's got bad Wi-Fi? I don't
I
get
don't
it.
know if we are. I don't think we glitched out
Dropping out
yet.
and freeze framing.
Yeah, she's from Australia somewhere, I
Oh
believe.
wow.
Yeah.
Have
Deborah
a
says,
plan so
"Have a
you know
plan."
what to talk about.
So you know what you talk about. Perfect. Go ahead and read this one.
Garrett, did you jump right into making 3 TikToks a day right from the start? And how long did that take you to make your first 3? LOL. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, you know what? I agonize over it because I'm a little OCD and I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So yeah, I did. When I first started back in November, this was one of the first things that, like you, Eric, and Anthony and Barb started saying was, make 3 TikToks a day. Make 3 TikToks a day. Just make 3 TikToks a day. And so yeah, I did. And like, what was I always consistent? No. Like, sometimes my life would get in the way and I would make 1 TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, but in the beginning they took a long time because I just wasn't I I don't know. I'm used to making PowerPoints and you spend a lot of time making sure things fade in and fade out
Absolutely.
and pop in and pop out and zip from this side and that side. And so figuring out all the fun stuff in TikTok and also not going crazy with all the fun stuff.
Right.
I do
Right.
try to keep it simple.
This
Um,
feels better, it seems like, unless you're really good and you're a content creator and like you're the person that does all the editing really good in CapCut, keep
yeah.
it simple, right?
I keep it simple. Like I make some videos like if I'm in the car and I'm driving to Trader Joe's and I've just got a thought in my head. I stop and I sit in the parking lot and I make I go to the camera in my phone and I make 3, 4, 5, 6 little short videos just to chop it up.
Uh-huh.
And then I go into CapCut and I blend it all together and I stick it on, and I just give a
Perfect.
little heading, give a little maybe a little extra, pop in here and there, and then a call to action at the end, and I'm out, and then I can go shopping. So now
Yeah.
it's faster, and I spend
Well,
weekends trying to batch a little bit. I'm not a big batcher,
uh-huh.
but
Gotcha. And then you take that one piece of content you put on TikTok and put it on all the other platforms as well, right?
yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah. Hello, honey people. What's a hello, honey?
Probably people trying to flirt with her.
Oh
Uh,
my God, I have so many of those.
yeah, trying to catch a date
I
with her.
have so many I have so many new boyfriends. It's crazy, and I swear to God, they're all in Nigeria, and they're all, like, so but,
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't date guys, so, could you stop? I get
yeah.
so many men saying, "Oh, what I wouldn't give to." I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah, yeah. So what you do about that, Mary? What you do about that is you would just basically cancel them out by making a video. So make a stand, right? So if somebody says something not so kind in your comments, make a
Mm,
video about it. With your husband, or right, just show some kind of authority level. In that sense, and just stay consistent on that. But it will change. People will start falling off, and they'll pop in. You just block them, or just
yeah.
yeah, do
That's
what I said.
content, like you said, make a video with you
Make
and
a
your
video
husband,
about it. Yeah, make a
and
video about it.
yeah, and yeah, absolutely.
So Mary's on day 4.
Oh,
Day
right on.
4 of legendary of the roadmap, or no, I mean the 12-day. Probably legendary, right, Mary?
I don't know, that picture looks familiar.
It does. Day 4, it looks really familiar. Like I'm like lost right now. I don't know why, but we don't have like a day 4. I have so many people now. It's just so hard to keep track of, and I feel bad. sometimes, but there's like 600 affiliates.
That's wild.
I can't freaking remember them all. Let me see. Yes, I'm obsessed with this. Yes, Susan. Well, you're in the right place. If you want more information on all this stuff, please reach out to Alexandria. This right here is her TikTok. For you guys that are just coming in, screenshot this, please.
Your turned
Reach out to
marketer.
her. She can talk. She can teach. She has information about mindset, your avatar, all kinds of marketing. It doesn't matter what product or service you have. We have the skills
Yep.
in place to teach you accordingly.
It all translates. I'm actually helping 2 other people with courses they've created that are kind of shit. And because I've gone through yours, I can actually have the kinds of conversations with them about how they can fix their courses.
That's beautiful, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. Like, and I didn't go into this thinking, "Oh, yeah, I wanna go mentor people," you know?
And you're gonna be that's what's gonna happen. You're a teacher. It's like inevitable. Okay, Barb's a teacher.
Yeah.
Stephanie's a teacher. Like I can keep going on all the teachers that
Oh
end
my
up
God, there's so many.
becoming.
You know what? We know good education. This is why we're with you, Eric. We know good education.
I have
We
a
know
lot of
good
teachers.
instruction.
We have a lot of teachers. Like I would say 50% probably of our community is teachers. Some kind of education,
Yeah,
special ed, or some kind of education. It's crazy.
yeah.
Let me see here. I can read her TikTok name. Okay, perfect. You can. Or New Zealand. She's from New Zealand.
Oh, right on. Teacher turned marketer. Everywhere. I'm teacher
Yeah,
turned marketer.
everywhere. Let's get rid of this here. Let me back out of this. We got so many comments still coming in. Yeah, Vivian from New Zealand. I have tons of hello people. Okay, yes, I'm obsessed. I read that and really wasn't that offensive, but TikTok banned me. I got you.
Yeah, they do that.
Go ahead and read this one if you want.
I present all the time in meetings, do a TikTok video, and then go back and watch it without sound. You will not be able to tell you are nervous at all.
Great advice.
Yeah. You got to do what works for you.
You just got a new follower.
Yay!
I can read her TikTok name. Okay, perfect. I just put it on there for you guys to screenshot to save it for later because I don't, let me see here. I need a.
Down on my content, reaching my target avatar like your working mom. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things that I think I've struggled. I probably have struggled with that the most is figuring out who is my perfect avatar and how do I create messages? Like, do I have to start every single content with, hey, teachers, are you tired? Hey, you know what? Nobody wants to hear that.
No.
But I do know, like, I know my perfect avatar is like me, like a year ago.
100%. Absolutely. Are you another follower?
Okay. Awesome. We can have longer conversations if we're following each other. Yes, that's right.
Perfect. Is my brand, wait, Mary Hurst?
Oh,
You guys were saying that I sound familiar.
I think your name sounds familiar and a picture of you and your husband look familiar to me.
Yeah, for sure. Is my brand and you guys were saying that I sound familiar for sure. Vivian is from New Zealand. I got a whole bunch of people saying New Zealand. We love New Zealand.
Cool. Wow.
Vivian's one. Vivian's one that was always in my live. She's always commenting, and I thought she was in the 12-day masterclass the whole time. And this whole time she was not, and she was unable to get the 12-day masterclass. And I gave it to her that night, and she's been taking action every day in that 12-day masterclass. And she's the only one out of pretty much everybody I've given the course away to. Just a gift. She's the only one out of all the people that's taken action. I just want to shout her out because people that put skin in the game pay attention.
Yeah.
People that pay attention.
Yeah,
and
I love that saying.
That was just super grateful, and I just want to shout her out real quick.
That's awesome.
We got some more here. Let me see. I've already finished Legendary 15-day.
Mm.
So day 4. So I'm not sure you might be in ours.
So by now you've had a call with somebody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you want to book a call with us, feel free to reach out to Alexandra. She has a link to book a call with me, and she has a link to the 12-day masterclass.
Yeah, and I've got experience with both programs, and I can compare and contrast them both. Like we can have a really good conversation.
So thank you. I like the idea of piecing together clips through the day. That's great. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah. People just want to see you doing regular things.
Mary's a little bit into the 12-day. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
I hope you're
Oh,
liking it. So you should have the content calendar in there, I believe. It should be in the
yeah.
12 days still. I can't remember. It might be still in there. But we'll put some kind of content planner in there for sure. I think it's in there still. I'm pretty sure it is. Retired teacher.
Yes. Retired teacher. Hi, Mitzi. Yeah. That's the hardest part, the open part of the video. How do you do? Um, like how do you create your opening? It just depends. Like you know what? I have like a few like starters. Like I come up with a few starters and I don't know what I where I wrote them down. But
Yeah.
like
So
what do you need to, you know, do you want to make money online? What does it take to make money online?
it's just
Are
your
you
hook, right?
struggling? Pardon?
Right. So what you could do, a good way to get a starter is you have your hook, your body,
Yeah.
your call to action. So whatever you say in your body, that's the juicy stuff. Take a portion out of your body, what you're saying in the middle of your video, and use part of that as your hook. Right. So if you're talking about like 3 ways to make money online, like here's the 3 ways to make money online, and then uh, it's beginner friendly. You need no tech skills and no following. So all your hook would be, or what you would say is, you don't have to have a following. You don't have to be a guru, and you don't have to have tech skills to make money online. Hello, my name is Eric Forner, and I blah 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 blah. If you want to learn how to do blah 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 blah, give me a follow. So try to take the middle of your video, find a juicy part of it, and use that as your opening. Because you don't always have to say hello, my name is. It could be
Right.
literally the fastest way to, or the easiest way to, or if you're doing this, you're doing it all wrong, right? Or something like
Yeah.
that. That'd be a good way, a good hook.
Yeah, you can ask a question. You can state a claim, state a fact, give some statistic. Um, I think questions are sometimes the best.
Yeah, I'll give it as a gift. She was showing a lot of action. I would love to book a call. All right, Mary. If you're in the
Mary.
12-day masterclass, go feel free to reach out to Jen or Christine. Reach out to them inside the chat. I'm sure it's our case manager. Reach out to them or just reach out to Alexandria. I'm not because you're already in the 12-day masterclass, so you're already cookie to somebody. So
Yeah.
just go ahead and reach out through not messenger but through text.
Hmm.
All right. And I believe we've been in contact with you in your text messaging. Great job, Alexandria, coming from Tap Desk.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tammy.
Teachers rock.
Teachers do rock. Yeah, ask questions. People love to talk about themselves. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Sandy's booking a call on Monday. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, it's about taking action. Get that booked in there. Go through your text messaging. If you're in the 12-day masterclass, we've been sending you updates. Just go ahead and message in there. Say, hey, I'm going to book a call with Eric, and we'll reach out to you. All right? For sure. All right, guys, let me see here. So after May, is the mastermind not going to be lifetime? No, it's not. People that are grandfathered in will be, though. People that take action before May will be grandfathered in for life. After
Now,
that, it's going to 6 months. Because
boy,
here's the reason why.
get in. Get in
Here's,
right now. Get in. I have never
yeah,
regretted it. You're not going to regret it.
for sure. Here's what I realized though. When I give a person lifetime access to
Hmm.
the course, they think they have lifetime access. So it's not a lot, but some people show up for 2 weeks and then be gone for a month, and then show up for another 2 weeks and be gone for a month. And what
Yeah.
happens is during that 2 weeks, a lot of the times they don't really take action, so they stay in that learning mode. And what
Yeah.
happens is if you stay in that learning mode within 72 hours, you're going to forget what you were
Sure.
learning if you didn't take action on it in some kind of way. And so what
Right.
I found was by putting a full lifetime on the program, which is great and all, um, it's not conducive to your guys' success. I'm actually limiting your guys' success. Now, as an example, I just spent $10,000 on a mentorship program. $10,000. I have 6 months to be in this program. 6 months. I meet one time a week in a mastermind. Now we still offer 3 times a week, but now I know my back's against the wall. I'm going to show up and I'm going to put every bit of energy sweat, tears I need to into that 10K for that 6 months. And just let you know, the last 10K I invested, I ended up scaling my business to $100,000 months. So I know the importance of investing, but I also know the importance of moving with speed in your business, coming in and taking action, failing, coming back, taking action and failing. That's what it's all about. And we're here to support you, though. We're here 100%. So to answer your question, May's going to 6 months. Get in now.
Yeah.
I'm working on my fiance. Jamie, bring him or her. I'm not sure because Jamie's can go be both ways. Bring your fiance on a call with me. Go through the process, book the call. I would like to meet with you and your fiance together. We're going to find out, what the roadblocks are, what the fears are, what the limiting beliefs are to move forward. And then we'll, find out it's actually going to be a good fit. If it is, no pressure on nothing because, I've already made my money. I'm here to help people, to tell you the truth. Right? And so Alexandra, the same way. Reach out to Alexandra if you guys have any information. Let me see here. PIB, support, good. All right.
Who gets left behind?
We blasted through it. This is a great live. I want to keep it going, but I got to go eat dinner. My wife.
I know. Go eat your dinner.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Even though today was a pretty relaxed day for me, I just didn't eat that much. I didn't. I just still, I don't know.
Sorry, what Eric just cut.
No. The 12-day masterclass will be lifetime forever. I'm not worried about that. But I'm talking about when in the mastermind, the roadmap, the big one, not the masterclass, the roadmap. That's going to be going to 6 months on May. Everybody that gets in before is going to be grandfathered in for life. So you're in the 12-day masterclass, you got that forever. And and then on the 6-month thing, you'll always have the training. You just won't have the mentorship part of it for life no more. You'll always have our coach. You'll always have our training course. Alexandra is the best. Follow her. Yes, please, everybody follow Alexandra. Alexandria, I'm going to go ahead and let you wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and put your banner up here and let you represent yourself.
Yes.
Everybody, listen to Alexandria. Go follow her, please, out of respect of Passive Income Blueprints. And Alexandria, you're going to learn something. Go ahead, Alexandria.
I'm sure it was clear that it is my mission to, give everything that I've learned from this program and all of my many years on this planet. Like, I literally am here just to help people get in touch with what it is they really want, and then give them the skills and give them the direction that they need. So I always ask people, like, what is it that you really want? What do you want to make? Do you want to start creating wealth? Do you want to create wealth for yourself? Do you, what is it that you want? And make that your burning desire. And if it's your burning desire, you will just take it one day at a time. Don't worry about the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Just take it one day at a time. Take action every single day. Move the needle just a little bit every single day. And if you have the right mindset, it's all going to come together.
100%. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. And I'm sure you guys can experience her lives just like that. She's going to be going live tonight on her TikTok. So go ahead and follow her. Screenshot if you guys like, please. And then go ahead and follow her on TikTok. Check her out on live. Ask her some more questions, all those things, please. Let me see here. Join. Well said. Tap Death said. Birdie, you're very welcome.
Thank you. Oh,
you guys
Birdie,
have a blessed night. You guys have a blessed night. Thank you so much again, Alexandria. It's an honor to actually, know you inside the community and coach you and actually see you in the masterminds and see you taking action. And you're blossoming them like a flower. It's amazing.
I appreciate you so much. I mean, I have mad respect for you. I really appreciate all the things that I've learned from you. You've been a fantastic mentor, a fantastic coach. Like I said, I never regret this. Like, I love being part of this community, part of this family, and I'm really looking forward to working with you for a long time.
Oh, it's going to happen. Looking forward to your future. Well, thank you very much. Give her a follow, please. Teacher turned marketer. And you have a blessed weekend, blessed Easter, if you celebrate Easter, Good Friday, and all the other stuff, right?
You too.
Just stay safe, all right? Keep doing what you're doing, changing lives. I'll talk to you later. All right. Oh, wow. What a show, guys. That was absolutely amazing. We had Alexandria on the show today. And, it's just amazing to see when a person comes in to Passive Income Blueprints and they're at the stage of like giving up or, not knowing which way to go or anything, right? And watching them just in a short time go on live on TikTok and just actually spreading the message of what they want to do and teach and talk about, right? Whatever product or service they have. So it's super awesome to have students come on twice a week. And I would absolutely love for you guys to please, if you guys have not done so already, please text GOATs. Let me get rid of this banner real quick. Please text GOATs right here on the bottom of the screen. Text GOATs, all capital letters, to 21,000. So you're going to be 21,000 and you're going to be texting GOATs, all right? So please text GOATs at 21,000 and you'll get instant notifications on when I go live, all right? Now, if you guys are already in the 12-day masterclass and you guys are ready to take action, please go to my website on the bottom, Passive Income Blueprints. Go ahead and screenshot this. It has a little slash in the middle, but go ahead and go there, visit us. Reach out to Alexandria if you guys are not inside the program. And her banner again, one more time, is this right here. So it's teacher turned marketer, all right? So with that being said, my name is Eric Forner. This is episode 32 of the Go Show. I will see you guys on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? You guys have a blessed day. Much appreciated for you guys showing up and taking action. I'll talk to you guys later.